We live.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we got Decatur's best black voter, Corey Davis. What's up, my dog?
What's up, man? You know what I mean? Let me give you a little shout out, man. You know what I mean? Like today before the show, I wanted to give my man to the left of me a big shout out for his faith in fatherhood, because I'm with my kids today and we just hanging out, and I just felt like it was a faith in fatherhood day and honor my man G.
Man, I appreciate it. That's what's up. Up.
No doubt.
I love that. I love that, man. Dad's doing big things over there, man. I love that.
Sure.
Man, and let's welcome everybody out there. My dog James Littlejohn being first in the barbershop chair. Dub Fatsack, man, what's good, bro? And anybody else that's out there, man, what's up? Remember to put your name in the chat. This is a interactive show, man. We want to interact with you. We want to say what's up, man. So put your name in the chat. Let us know how you are coming in tonight. We got a great show for you all today, man. Everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Remember, when you come to the channel, man, tell a friend, bring a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. All right. This is episode 71, not 61, 71. Yeah, 71. For everybody out there, season 6, man. We got a great show for you all. We're going to wing it a little bit, but we're going to talk about these NBA playoffs, man. We had 3 game 7s this weekend. We'll talk about that. One of them shouldn't have been a great game 7, but they blew it. So we'll talk about that, man. We'll talk about, of course, our Hawks being knocked out in game 6. We didn't get to talk about that on Thursday. So we'll talk about that as well. Kamari White, welcome on, big dog. Rodney Littlejohn as well, man. What's up? My guy says, I need a great show, man. Life has been rough. All right, man. We hope to fill that up for you, man. And
you want on? Come on and on, man. Where you at, Kamari?
Yeah, if you want to come on, man, to try to cheer you up as well, man, we'll definitely send you the link if you want to jump on, bro. To get some of that stuff, that rough week off, man. This is the time for that, man. This is the time to get those distractions, things that are try to keep you from having a great day, man. This hopefully will build you back up, man, and give you that energy that's needed, man. So yeah, man. So if you want to get on Kamari, man, just let us know, bro. We definitely send you the link.
You know what? I don't mean to cut y'all. With that being said, like on Friday, Dub Fat Sacks, we were sitting there. We had a nice, good talk, man. Me, him, and Pagero. Like on life-changing events or stuff that you want to do ahead of time. Hey, man, if I'm here to talk, hey, like I said, listen. Before anything else, we family, y'all. Look, I can't make the decision for you, but if you ask me about it, I give it to you, and if I can help, all I can. Let's get it right. Dub Fat Sex. I hope that what we talked about in terms of the next stage in your life for the company that we work for, I hope it works out. I'm here, man. Let's get it. I want to see you get it. I want to see you do it. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, Kamari, if it was one of them weeks, you know how we do it, man. This ain't about the show. This is an outlet for all of us. First of all, absolutely. I remember G had told me that a while ago, man. This is the outlet. And we talk about whatever it is. We have some fun. We argue with each other. We do whatever. But at the same time, we're here to build each other up. That's one part of this right here.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
And that's what this is for, man. It's for us to come together and talk and be able to release from some of the frustrations and some of the things that we deal with in our daily lives, man. So this is like a release for everybody, man. So
Facts.
if you feel like you need that, man, definitely, this is what the show is about. This is what the show is for. That's what barbershop is. You're able to
Oh yeah,
get away from all the nonsense or all the stuff that is holding you down, man. So yeah,
this is
so
your
absolutely.
country club. Yeah.
There you go. This is your country club. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. He said, "No, I'm gonna chill back, man, and just sit in the background, man. But I appreciate it, family." And then Dub Fact said, "Black, I got that gas. Holla at me."
Hey, you know what he talking about. You know what he talking
Absolutely,
about.
absolutely, man. And with that gas, you'll need that drink. So make sure y'all come check out my guy, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews. Cooking
Oh,
Dad.
you can't.
You know, everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. All right, man. You said you was with the kiddos this weekend. I was with Dally Girl, man. I want to wish my baby a happy birthday. Her birthday was Friday. My son's birthday was Thursday. MJ's birthday was Thursday. He's 27. Dallas is 17, man. So happy birthday to two of my kids, man. The oldest and the youngest. I love y'all. Hope y'all had an amazing birthday. And then Gia, her birthday is Tuesday.
Okay.
So yeah, so happy birthday coming from my baby. The second oldest, Tuesday, for Gia G.
Well, you
All
buying
right.
gifts, ain't you?
Oh man, look here, boy. Filling it up.
I like how you good with them dates too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Look, good with the dates, bad with the years. You know, I know the ages, but the years, boy, woo, man.
So how do you? How do you?
Right. Roddy says happy birthday, kids. Jayla John as well says happy birthday, everybody.
I know
So,
that right.
so this weekend, man, we actually went and saw the movie Michael.
I saw you going in there. Okay. All right. Before you do that, all right, from scale of 1 to 10, what's your number?
9.
Okay. All right. So give it to me.
9. Yeah.
All right.
So Michael is everything you grew up with. Michael is, we knew what type of phenomenon he was when he came out.
Okay.
A lot of the Gen X, the Gen Zs now, or Gen Xs now, whatever they are, they don't know about Michael. So they always try to say, Chris Brown is this, he's the Michael Jackson, Drake. Michael was a different level, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you really understand they don't really understand how great Michael was and who he was. And so the movie didn't go into deep detail, but it's not a musical, but it's the music that gets you dancing in your seat.
It's a musical.
It's not a musical.
It's not a
But
musical.
it's not a musical, but there's a lot of music in it because it's
Okay.
Michael. Michael.
Now, did it focus on Little Michael, or was this Beat It Michael, or was this?
This was right, Little Michael, Jackson 5,
Okay.
all the way up to Beat It. And Thriller.
Okay.
So
When he first broke off.
it stopped right there.
Okay.
But it was based on the family, but mostly Michael.
So
Janet
didn't like it.
She didn't like it. She wasn't in favor of them doing it.
Right.
And because she feels like they're trying to benefit off of Michael's legacy.
Yeah.
And
Jermaine
is, and
because
so
Jermaine's son played Michael.
Jermaine's son played Michael.
How did he do?
And did a heck of a job. For this to be his first acting movie or anything, he did amazing. For Rod Jackson, that dude can act his butt off.
He get it really okay.
And
what about the dance moves? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. He nailed it, man. And Crystal was like, it's amazing how much he looks like Michael.
really,
It's amazing. Yeah, he did an excellent job, man. I can't say anything negative about what he did in this movie. He did a great job. Nia Long did a great job. Lorenz Tate did a good job.
so
And
who did Lorenz Tate play?
he played Q Quincy Jones.
He played Quincy. Okay.
Yeah, he
Okay.
played Quincy Jones.
Okay.
So yeah, it stand up job, man.
Who
Stand
played
up
Joe
job.
Jackson?
Joe Jackson was played by I was just looking at the guy's name.
Is it unknown actor or was it
Unknown
known?
actor, unknown.
No.
I
Okay.
haven't heard of him before. I'm sure he's probably been in several other things, but I had never seen him before. But he did a heck of a job as well, um, in his acting, and I don't know if it was his first acting event. I mean,
Uh-huh.
but
So let me ask you this question. Remember when the Jackson came out, that movie that they had, the Jacksons?
uh-huh.
Was it okay? So compared to that one and this one, which
Oh,
one is
this was way better.
this is way better?
Yeah, this is way better. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. In my opinion, I thought this was
okay.
way better. Yeah,
So
yeah.
last question: is this a cult classic?
Coke classic.
A cult, you know how they say you can watch it again and watch it. You
Oh
know,
yeah, I would definitely go back and watch it again.
you watch it again. Okay.
I'll go watch it again. I'll watch it several times. Matter of fact, I can't wait for it to come out on TV
Hmm.
and watch it. Yeah, no, it was that good. It was that good, man. And looking at other people's reaction from it, looking at
Mhm.
other people's posts, I'm like, we weren't hyped enough inside. Like me and Dally Girl was dancing. My wife wasn't. My mom was. My mother-in-law. She was in the chair.
So she was in it.
Yeah, she was getting it. But I saw people getting out of their seats from post, going up to the stage and going up there and dancing. I don't know if I really would have appreciated it while I was watching the movie, but
Yeah.
to see how hyped they were was great.
Coleman Domingo.
Coleman,
That's
thank you, Doug Fat Sack was Joe Jackson.
okay.
Uh,
Oh, he was
okay,
the guy that played Candyman.
he was.
Is
Oh, really?
Walking Dead? Yeah, is that him?
Okay, I guess so. All right, I haven't seen Candyman.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, but that's his name, Coleman Domingo. Yep, that's him.
So Kamari, they said, you know how some people posting they came with their Michael Jackson jackets, and did you have anything?
I did not, and I said I was going to purchase some stuff because I don't have any more Michael Jackson stuff. So I said I was going to purchase some stuff or just wear some black jeans and pull them up, have my white socks on. I didn't do that either, but so yeah, no, I did not. I did not, man. And honestly, I didn't see anybody in there just like that.
Okay. Last question. Remember when Ray came out and Jamie did such a great job with are there any in your head Oscar nominations for this movie? Yes, or was it just a good depiction of Michael?
I think it was. Would I give Jermaine Jackson's son a Oscar for this? I don't know if it's Oscar.
Okay, but it was good.
But he did a great job. He did
Okay.
great. Ray was Jamie Foxx killed Ray.
I was just about to say,
yeah, you thought he was Ray.
Yeah.
So.
Or remember when Joe Jackson, when the guy that did Joe, he was like this dude was mean.
Yeah.
He got nominated, or did Nia Long get nominated? Did Lorenz Tate get a nomination for Quincy or anything? Was there any nominations, or were there any Oscar-winning performances in it?
Only one I can see would be Farrah Jackson. If I thought everybody else did a great job.
Okay.
Oscar though,
so it didn't make you believe that this is Michael.
He had you believing with some of the things he did and his mannerisms and how he spoke and how confident he was and far as music wise.
Okay.
So he was confident in that part. He wasn't confident in being social with people, but he was very confident in knowing what he wanted in his music. So he can tell you, I want this sound, I want this right here, I want, he was very, very talented in that way, and I think he portrayed that very well.
So Doug Fatsack said, "How was his dance moves? Jermaine's son's dance move."
Dance moves was on point, man. I thought he did an excellent job imitating Michael's dance moves. Had you really thinking, man, how does he know these dance moves? Like, I'm sure he was a young kid when Michael, when Michael was doing all this. So how does he like? He got it down. He did an excellent job, man. Getting on the toes. I think he did. He said one part, like he said he should have stayed on his toes a little longer. But yeah, he did well. He did well, man. They showed some of the thriller, making a thriller and stuff when he was doing it. Oh man, it was.
So I gotta apologize to my wife because I ain't gonna lie, she had put that down like maybe we can go and see Mike. I don't want to see that, but now you got me. Okay.
Yeah. Now you would enjoy. Crystal didn't want to go either. And then
she had a good time.
Yeah, she said she really enjoyed it.
Okay.
She looked at it from the lens of Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
So
okay,
she was like, I understand why she didn't want, first you don't want to see your brother that you just lost, not just lost, but your brother you lost. You don't want to relive all that. And he didn't live. I mean, he lived a tough life growing up. Pops wasn't, he wasn't playing. Joe wasn't. He wasn't no joke, man. So
right.
So they had to kind of relive that too, and also that can bring back feelings and that you really try to get over, and that could open up those wounds again. So she kind of looked at it from that lens, and she said it was very emotional for her to see the film.
So she walked out. They said after 45 minutes, she said she had enough, and she, like you just said, she thought it was more of a propaganda thing for Jermaine, and then he's Public's son. This is, like you said, first acting thing. But from what you saw, was it tasteful or was it truthful? It was.
From what I know of Michael, it seemed truthful. It didn't seem like it was. They didn't go into any slander of Michael, and so I can appreciate that. They didn't go into the drama, the stuff that he had got in trouble with. They didn't go into any of that. So
No
they
drug
kept
situation.
no, they kept it as positive as possible.
Okay.
They did. I don't want to tell the whole story. They did talk about a few things that related to him doing the Pepsi stuff.
The hair burning thing.
Yeah, so they jump into that a little bit.
Oh, my bad. Was I not? Okay. Well, then, we knew there was a part of it.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah, and
was Debbie Rowe a part of it?
Debbie Rowe.
That's the children's kids. Children's mama.
No. So they didn't even get that far.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
they didn't even get that far in the biography of it all, man. They stopped. Like I said, right after the victory tour.
Okay.
So, yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, I not keep saying last question. So was this Jermaine's story?
This was, yes, Jermaine. I believe Jermaine was the catalyst for this right here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So and I want to say everybody had a part in it. Marlon and Tito, and so all of them.
Tito did.
Huh?
Tito did.
Yeah. Well, Tito did.
Yeah, Tito died like 4 years ago.
Okay. So Marlon.
He said Tito did. Yeah, Tito did.
The ones that are alive.
Okay.
I think Latoya. I think she was kind of up in the air about it as well.
Yes. She walked out with Michael's daughter.
Okay.
So the girls, I don't know about Reby, but I know the girls were. Okay.
So look, and so Dallas was like, "But Dad, did he really have a monkey?" Yeah, he did. Bubbles. He really had
Bubbles is still living, man.
Yeah. So she was like, "Man, can I get a monkey?" I was like, "Girl, look here." So, so yeah, I definitely recommend everybody to go out and see This Michael film, man. I think he's grossed over 300 million already.
What?
Yes, man. Yeah, when I tell you the thing was packed, that
In the
thing was
movie
in
theater?
in in the movie theater, dog. 300 million already in the first week. So
Get
yeah,
out of here.
they breaking records, man. People love Michael, man. People love Michael.
You know what? I was a fan, brother. I
Yeah, I
ain't
was
gonna
a
lie to
fan.
you. I
I
was a
was a fan,
fan.
man. I know my
Yeah.
wife said it took her a couple days to get over the loss of Michael.
Now that I ain't gonna say all of that, but I was affected. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, yeah. So, all right, man. Well, let's go ahead and jump to some sports, man. Let's go and talk about this. Our Atlanta Hawks first, man. Before we jump into anything, man, we got to talk about the game on Thursday where the New York Knicks uh, give us the worst beating of our franchise life.
record breaking beating.
Record breaking beating, man, at home. Um, they were up 50 points for majority of the game. And that's something to say, man. I think they got up to like 61 points, where they were up at one point, man. And man, with that happening, what do you feel like, man? The Hawks, because I honestly felt like the Hawks might have been a little closer than we thought they were, right? With the way they
What?
was playing, right?
What you mean?
Far as team wise, because you know you like, man, the Hawks are better without Trey. You know, look where they are. Like this team, we're not too far. We're not too far from being a contender. And then you have this game and you lose by 50. Is that a real? Can you really tell what the Hawks are by that loss, or are they really the team that was playing them tough all series?
First of all, let me say this here. As the series progressed, I started to understand what you were talking about a couple of weeks ago of what you didn't want to see. Now, I'm going to say this here. First, let me compliment the Hawks on a good season. This was a good season. We did not expect them to make the turnaround that they did. This was a great second half of the season,
Okay.
making it into the playoffs, and yeah, it was definitely unbelievable. When they let Trey go, everybody thought that this team was going downhill really fast. They end up doing a great job on the turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
I found myself believing in what you were saying as far as not having a big, not being able to focus on Jalen Brunson. There was some difficult matchups, and I understood that after watching the series, and you actually you sold me on that. I
Mm-hmm.
got that. So I know where the holes are for next season.
Okay.
I do feel like this was a good evaluation for where they need to go for next year. I think Coach Quinn did an excellent job figuring out what kind of team they have to put together for the next season.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely figured it out without Trey. So that I have no problem with how they ended up finishing the season off. Did we want this game to be the way it was? Because I think I posted to our group right before halftime. I think it was 78-22, something like that, which was because at first I thought I was looking at a Nintendo video game or something. What's going on?
Right, right, right.
I looked at what was basically when they saw the ship sinking. It's like the Titanic. It was going down, and so they lost a lot of heart. They end up, and then on the other end, the emotion was super duper high. Everybody was trying to get a highlight film. Let me get a piece of this. Let me get me a 3 in. Let me get me a dunk in. And it's just one of those games where you can't be stopped, and that's what happened.
Okay.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was for me, I looked at the whole series, and y'all know I did not want to see the Knicks. I just felt like it was a bad matchup for the Hawks.
Right.
And the two games that we won, we were down in the fourth quarter by double digits, and we made a comeback. And so, and we ended up winning both of those games by 1 point. But if you look at the other games where the Knicks won, they were winning by double digits. And
Mm.
so I wasn't sold on the fact that, yeah, man, we're in this series because we were pulling it out by the skin of our teeth, right? And so I think the last 3 games that we played against them, they were like, they figured it out. Like the Hawks shouldn't be able to play with us, and they kind of showed that. And I think the Hawks are a couple pieces away, but I think they're moving in the right direction. So I do want to ask you this, and James Littlejohn said the same thing. I still think the Hawks are going to be okay. They need another piece. So speaking of pieces, and do they keep Jonathan Kuminga because he's, his trunk contract is up, and in the draft, do you go after AJ DeBansansa, Beyonce? That's the forward from BYU, widely viewed as the probable number 1 pick due to his elite physical traits and scoring ability. So he's like a 6'7", 6'8" guy, can shoot, can go get to the basket. He can score from all levels. I don't know about his defense though, but he's probably like let me say this. He's probably like the next Cooper Flag.
Mm. That's
You
a lot.
know, far as talent wise. I think his talent wise is up there with Coop. The things that he can do. He can score from all levels. He can dribble. He can pass. He can do all those things. I don't know if his defense is as good as Coop's, but that's what that type of player that he is. All right. Then you have Darren Peterson, a guard. All right, but he is a highly skilled, highly skilled guard who can um score at all levels as well. Defense potential is they say he didn't really play really good defense at Kansas. They say he played sometimes. Cameron Boozer, another a forward, highly skilled forward, expected to contribute immediately, regarded as the top 3 pick. Caleb Wilson from North Carolina, who was hurt, versatile forward in consideration for the top draft. Darius Acuff Jr., guard out of Arkansas, a strong point guard prospect. So he's a point guard. He's a true point guard who can score as well. And Nate, not Nate. I'm not gonna say Nate. I want to say Haynes Steinbeck from Washington, a skilled big man and a solid rebounder. Out of these picks or players, who do you think would best benefit the Hawks right now?
So we are predicted to go with Kingston Fleming, point guard from Houston, the freshman. At least that's what I've seen.
Okay.
I don't know if we are, but that's what I was trying to go down the rabbit hole. I've seen it. I've seen his name twice, but I ain't gonna lie to you. We need a big. Because we get at the 7th pick is what we're looking at. I don't know if I was listening to the names you were calling versus this. Like I said, just one of these little sites that I'm looking at here with one of the big letter groups. And like I said, they got what they call the risers and fallers ahead of the May 10th lottery draft. Some are, I guess some of them are looking good. Some of them from these teams looking at them are falling or losing stock. But I do know that we need a point guard, a true point, and I would want to have a true big, because that was the one thing that stood out that you told me about. We had a problem with Cat. We had a problem with Brunson. Everybody in the middle were contributing. But I would love it to go down where we could cover the big and cover the point. I would go big first.
Big first. All right. So you go Haynes Steinbach out of Washington. A skilled big. That's a solid rebounder, can defend as well.
So let me throw this out at you, G.
Okay.
As we all know, every right before the draft, there's going to be some European guys that come available. There's going to be some Australians, some French guys. There may be one. They were saying that there's going to be about 5 solids that we hadn't heard about that are going to go pretty high in the draft. So I you could throw those names out at me. I'm really not sure. but I
Okay.
would want an experienced big. So I would more or less lean on a good experienced European guy that's probably got a few years on this belt that could, possibly play.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
Doesn't necessarily have to be a college kid coming out. I know there's going to be a few Europeans, a few Australian kids, French kids, maybe a few African kids that are in there that that's gonna probably get plugged in.
Mm-hmm.
Give me somebody strong that like I said, that is gonna have a name like Kaminga or Kungwo or Kangwu and all. There's gonna be another one coming through.
Mm-hmm.
You may need to give me an international big.
So this big that I'm talking about from Washington, he's 6'11",
Okay.
from Germany,
Okay.
but he played at Washington this past season. He averaged 18 points, uh, 11 rebounds, 57% from the field.
Okay.
So that means he's pretty solid in the paint. Um,
Who does Washington play?
they're Big 12.
Is it Big 12?
So
Okay.
so they play the USC's, Oregon's, Wisconsin's. They all right. That's where you get your bigs from.
Okay.
UCLA. They play UCLA, Iowa, Rutgers, Maryland, Michigan State. They played Michigan, lost by 10 to Michigan. He went 5 for 14. 5 for 14.
I was about to say, what? All
He
right.
played Michigan State. They lost. He went 6 for 14. Okay. Lost to Seattle. He went 5 for 13.
You're not throwing out good numbers at me, G.
So I'm just throwing out the bad numbers. Those.
You damn sure doing that.
Yeah. But he has a bunch of other ones where he's 10 for 19, 9 for 11, 9 for 12, 8 for 11, 9 for 13, 7 for 8, 12 for 17, 6 for 12, 5 for 7, 8 for 13, 8 for 13, 6 for 10. So he has some good games, but he has some clunkers in there too, But the man is putting up some points though. And so do you trust a point? We know. Do we need a big more than a point guard right now?
Not that big that you just trying to sell me on. As I'm listening, I'm like this. He's not doing. If you were trying to sell this dude at my door right now, because you were like this. Yeah, not that day. Not that game. I'm giving you the bad. Give me a better big, bro. Yeah.
Okay, you're not feeling my man Haynes. Now sometimes you get to in college is a little different because you're playing amongst guys who really probably aren't going to be at the next level. So you're probably facing a little bit more. It's probably a little difficult for you to get off.
Okay.
Because you're getting triple team, double team, whatever it may be. You're not going to be getting that in the NBA.
Yeah, but you still didn't do that don't help me.
That don't help you? Okay.
No.
Okay. So would you go after a AJ Diabata?
Who is that?
That's the predicted number 1 pick from BYU. The guy super athletic,
okay.
A Cooper Flag type player. Would you, for the Hawks, do you think that is someone they should go after?
So I'm sitting here. He's a freshman, height 6'9". He averages, his age is 19.2. And he's a small forward.
He's like a Jalen Johnson.
Like a Jalen. I don't need 2 of those.
You don't need 2 of those.
I need 2 of those. I still don't. I'm not into the Peterson game out of Kansas.
Okay. He's more of a 2 guard for me. I don't think he's a point guard.
It's more of his personal aspects for me. It's how the whole I don't want to play today.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more. The discussion is widespread. The belief around the NBA He's capable of a lot, but you just don't know because he didn't. His resume in college, especially his this last season, just did not do well. He was only a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
As a freshman, just did not do that. For his full body of work, is just I'm not in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you really want my opinion on a lunch pail 6'9" kid, if we had and I know we don't, because I think Boozer is gonna leave beforehand. I like the Boozer kid. But I also like Caleb Williams, North
Wilson.
Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And but if you see where I'm going with this, I'm going more big than a point guard. Now,
Do you have these players in your locker room already? On
what do
your
you mean?
roster? Do you have a Caleb Wilson on your roster already? Don't
Oh,
do you
okay.
have a Boozer on your roster? Is Boozer another OO?
Man, if you want to compare him to OO, that's a good analogy. Good question. From Caleb's either Boozer or Wilson, their resume versus OO,
And so
they're bigger.
I would compare Caleb Wilson to a Jonathan Kaminga or a Jalen Johnson. I think he's on those that should the my comparison would be those two.
Yeah.
For Boozer, I would compare a Boozer to what we have in OO.
Mm.
And I think he's smaller than Landman, but I think he's probably the same size as OO. Like so we call OO an undersized center.
Yeah.
So we get a Boozer, are we saying we get another undersized center?
If you really want to know, like, because I was trying to be more realistic at the 7, if we're predicted to go 7,
Mm-hmm.
there's one kid that I was looking at, and this because I wanted the big kid out of Michigan, uh Mara, Mara, 7'3".
Mm-hmm. Big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was because I want a big. That's why I'm saying I want a big, and I know he's predicted to go probably 10.
Around that time. Okay.
Yeah, we can get him. I saw it because I was looking, like I said, he was a big kid.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked how he was playing muscle. He was a big part of that reason why Michigan was, ranked as high as they were. I like him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that pick, honestly. I think definitely he's the type of big that you need.
That
So yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I want a need. I want to feel the need,
There
not
you go.
necessarily like you were just making great comparisons on something that we already have. You can have poo-poo. But yeah, give me somebody that I don't have, and that's a 7+ big, and he was actually pretty good. I watched the kid in Michigan.
Okay.
So
Okay. I like that.
now, as far as a point guard, a true point, I need a true facilitator. I thought that was a part of a big problem that the Hawks had too, with having a true facilitator on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that will eliminate the turnovers and then find the open man. So give me a good Caitlin Clark out there.
Good Caitlin Clark. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I would like that.
Yeah. I like the Arkansas point guard. I think he's a true point guard, and so
okay.
So I do like that. I think I agree with you though. I think you have to go. You have to go big first.
Who's the Arkansas point guard?
A Cuff, Darius a Cuff.
Okay.
Junior. Yeah. So I think, but I think you have to go big first. I think I agree with you on that. And of course, to bring back Kaminga and CJ and draft either Peterson or AJ if they get a top 3 pick. If not, then draft a center or a point guard. You can't go wrong. And so I agree with. I don't know if I want Peterson. I did at one point, but I'm with you, man. I think he's too much of a for basketball wise. I think he's too much of a shoot first. If you're gonna have him at point guard, we don't need another shooter at point guard. We need
Yeah.
a distributor. We have enough shooters out there. We're gonna keep CJ. You got Nikhil Alexander Walker. And you got to think, man, we still have our first round pick from 2 years ago that we have to get in there. So if you bring in you think you bring in a Peterson, we're gonna have to ship him out. Because we're not gonna be able to keep Ricochet. There's no reason to keep Ricochet at that point if you bring in another guy to take his spot. So
And then you brought up something a few weeks ago too, when we were talking about the culture here in Atlanta. Being a freshman, then you coming from I can't remember where Peterson is from, but coming here to Atlanta, point guard, and then getting into the Atlanta line, like you said, the nightlife, or if he already has a problem in Kansas, talking about mispractice because he was, like I said, it's the outside portion that got me. Outside of his medical history where he says he hurt and he's not hurt, and then some days just not showing up for practice because they said he was somewhere doing something else the night before. I don't care about you being honest with me because you were at a party and it got a little hectic and you couldn't make it to practice. What you gonna do if you hit the Hawks and then you got caught up in Magic City? I don't care if you being honest. Because that's what he was talking about. I'll being honest. I was at a party and I had a little bit too much, and I couldn't make it to practice. I don't care about you being honest. I don't want to hear that you were at Magic City.
Right.
I don't want to hear that you were, I don't need it. I don't need Peterson.
Okay. Has Kuminga shown you enough to re-sign him?
You can move on from Kuminga. And I say this, but the reason why I say that is Coach Quinn showed me that getting rid of Trey, he made it, made the adjustment, and they did well. Find me a kid that I don't have to force into this Lego block. I want to be able to smash him in and create whatever I'm making.
Okay.
So I'm not afraid to say, we can pass up on Kuminga, or let's say that we can, we try. He's a good player. Yeah, he's a good player. But we don't necessarily have to have him. He did, because it just didn't. I'm not saying that he should be a starter somewhere. Or he could be, but I didn't see enough to say, yeah, I got to bring him back. I got to get him back.
Yeah, I think I'm actually with you on that, man. I saw flashes, but I didn't see consistency.
There you go. I agree.
And so to be able to pay somebody the type of money that he wants, because he's been in the league long enough. I don't know if he's earned that with the Hawks. Maybe with another team, like you said, like the Wizards or something like that. Maybe Kings or something. But yeah, he wasn't consistent enough for me. Want to bring him back on a.
And we're not the only team that has said that. There was a reason why the Warriors let him go. There was a reason why it took us a while to kind of get him acclimated, get him into it. We don't know what it is, but not enough. Not enough to say.
Not enough. All right, man. On Friday night, we watched the Denver Nuggets get sent home by the Minnesota Timberwolves without Ant-Man, DiVincenzo, and my other guy. I can't pronounce his name well. The guy who put up 43 the last time they played him.
Yeah.
But McDaniel goes in there and puts up 36 points or 38 points. 32 points on the Denver Nuggets, man. He talked this talk and he walked this walk in this series, man. What does this mean now for Denver? And do you see Joker maybe leaving, going somewhere else? They made a change at coach from a guy who had just won them 2 championships and moved on from him. And that was kind of Joker's guy.
We're here from that.
do you think Joker stays there? And where do you think they go?
Mm. I don't think. Hold on one second. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you for calling me handsome, Poo Poo. I love to hear that I'm handsome. Let me finish the show, but thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Poo Poo.
I love that, man.
She
I
said,
love
"You're
that.
so handsome." Thank you, baby. You're my hero too. I love it. Thank you. Uh,
Daddy's girl.
I was say, look, girl, dad. I know
Girl.
you know. Yeah. Um. Yeah.
And
If
we
I'm
and
good.
we'll we don't have to spend a whole lot of time on that one.
Yeah.
I just it's
But I'll say this. I don't think he's leaving.
okay.
Some people will stick with their teams. This is his team.
Hmm.
They got to get back to the drawing board. Him and Murray. I think this is the nucleus of their team.
Hmm.
You're gonna have Bron and what's the other kid named Johnson, number 23. They gotta get a better bench. I think the bench is where they got themselves beat up this time. The
Okay.
bench only, from what I'm looking at here, their bench was averaging a little bit under 20 points.
That's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta get a decent bench to come out there and fight for you whenever your starters go down.
Hmm.
So I don't be careful, poo poo. Babe, come help her, please. But yeah, I don't think that they'll go anywhere. If they do, then they just got to make some changes to that bench. So that'd be my 5 minutes on that.
Yeah. I I think I heard him say that he wants to finish in Denver. I know he's a competitor, and I
Mhm.
know he wants to win. I don't see him jumping teams though. I don't think he's that type of player. But I don't know about this coach.
Mm.
That may be something that may be on the rocks. Maybe something they be looking into.
Let me ask you this question: Is Joker still one of the guys that, like, say, you had Tim Hardaway Jr., you had Brown, a lot of these guys that come play with you? Is he still a caliber guy that you will go down and play with? I'm going down to play with Joker. I'm going down
Yeah,
to play with Murray.
yeah. I
Okay,
think I think he's one of those guys you definitely want to play with.
okay. So he
He
hadn't lost that.
Nah, he ain't lost his mojo. I think
Okay,
people uh, the type of player that he is, he's unselfish. You get open shots with him. Uh, so yeah, I think he still brings in players. I it's Denver though. Do people want to play in Denver?
the market.
The
Okay,
market. It's the market that you getting second and third hand players,
yeah.
or maybe not even second hand, maybe third hand players. And so like you get the like you said, the Tim Hardaway Juniors. You get those level of players.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You don't go to get rich. You go
yeah,
to
yeah. There you
okay,
go. There you go.
okay,
There you
okay.
go. All right. Minnesota for the other side of it, man. What do you see the chances of Minnesota going against this San Antonio Spurs team, and Ant Man being day to day right now? He's
So
questionable for week one. I mean game one.
so I watched him talking to McDaniels, getting in McDaniels' ear, pushing him and pushing him and telling him, listen, this you got the green light. There's nobody else here besides, Randall is there in the bottom. You got Gobert, you got Conley Jr. that was also pushing him, Shannon Jr. Listen, but McDaniels had the green light. And what they were telling him was the crazy part was this. They only went 3 deep on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
They
But
on-
they only had 3 deep on the bench.
that's all they had.
That's all they had.
Oh wow!
Everybody else was out.
Snap. That's
Yeah,
why they said they went 3 deep.
Kyle Anderson, he was out sick. DiVincenzo was out.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
AJ DeMonto, he was out.
Yeah, he was out.
He was out, and then Ant Man was out. So yeah, so they only had 8. That's why they only went 8.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought they, I didn't know what. Okay. So that's the reason why they went 3 deep on the
Mhm.
bench.
Yeah.
But okay, so these guys put it all on the floor, all out
Mhm.
on the floor. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? So, and I think they did a good job on what I was saying that they need to do beforehand, which was give Ant-Man some time. And then if
You
the
did say that.
Matsu, and I think I'm seeing it right here, sore right calf.
Mhm.
Give him some time to get back, get him a little healthy. Hey man, that's crazy that they only had 3 on the bench. So that means they were getting burnt out. Or at least they could have, but
Mhm.
you got to utilize. Let me see. So I'm looking at here. With these 3 guys on the bench, you had Reed that had 34 minutes, Clark had 12 minutes, and then Highland had 9. So Reed was obviously plugged in there to get these boys sometimes. Because look at the minutes. Okay, you had Randall had 37 minutes. McDaniel had 45 minutes, which is probably damn near the whole game, man.
All but 3.
Yeah, Rudy Gobert had 42 minutes. Conley had 26, and then Shannon Jr. had 35 minutes. So these boys were blowing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
I like their future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just need to give. Hopefully, like I said, beef up the bench a little bit more, and hopefully get Ant-Man some time so he can come back in.
What do you like? Do you like the chances of 4-time defensive player against the one-time defensive player over there in Wimbyana? Him going against Wimby. They're both Frenchmen. He knows a little bit more about Wimby. I'm not
No,
selling you on that. I'm not selling you on that. Wimby about to eat him alive.
they need a whole team.
Yeah.
They need a whole team, just like your ex-team Lakers going up against SGA and his squad. You need a whole team. You know,
Mhm.
um, there's no way, and that they're not going to be able to do this like they did against Denver, against San Antonio.
Okay. Yeah.
San Antonio is a full squad, a full healthy squad.
Yeah.
Um, and that's the only word I can give you. They squad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. They are a complete team. So they're gonna have their hands full. One of the best defensive teams in the league as well. So
Yes.
it's gonna be a tough uphill battle for them and the Los Angeles Lakers, who knocked off the Houston Rockets in 6 games. Uh, where Houston thought they had some confidence, thought they had figured something out, and the Lakers in Game 6, man, went there and told me like, we've been playing around with y'all. Let's go ahead and kick y'all on out this playoffs, man. Once again, Kevin Durant sits down, um, and has does not participate in the game at all. But LeBron James puts it on his shoulders in the first half, man. Puts 18 points up in the first half. Lets them know y'all can't play with us. We've been playing with y'all these last 2 games. Don't get too confident. And they never looked back from that point on, man. I think LeBron James came out and put his stamp on the game, and took the confidence away from Houston that they had early on, man. Uh, Now that they go and see this Oklahoma City Thunder team, who we know is a juggernaut. What do you see the chances are? Now the AR is back. It's not just LeBron anymore. He has AR with him, but Luca is still out.
Yeah, AR had, and he didn't even have a great game.
Right.
He was cold. Because like I said, he had been gone a minute. But I want to go back to this Houston thing a minute for a second here. And my gripe is no. I'm changing that. It's not a gripe. It's not a gripe. I'm sticking to what I said the past 2 shows.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that Kevin Durant was spooked because of the injury that he got sustained when he was with the Warriors.
Okay.
You rushed him back, and he ended up tearing up something else, and he ended up missing the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
He don't have but so many summers left in this NBA,
Okay.
and I'm sticking with my guns because they showed him at practice. He had the that little sticky tape stuff on his knees, trying, and he said he looks like he can be a GOAT. He pulled that Kawhi Leonard. I'm only 99%. I ain't playing. Yeah. And I'm gonna come out and say it. I think he was scared. I think he was scared because of that last situation that happened with the Rockets.
Scared of re-injuring. That's okay.
Yeah, yes.
So a mental barrier over. Okay. Not scared of playing the Lakers.
No, no,
Okay,
no,
okay, okay, okay,
no,
okay.
no, no. I just think it, like I said, I could probably go, but then if I make a move because I'm playing gingerly on one leg, or if I do something, I just feel like it's fear. Now, does that help in his, with his reputation as trying to be one of the best to see if he can do it on his own? No, but as an older player,
You
I,
get it.
I I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm not giving him a pass because, like you said, even his teammates were like, "Hey man, you're leaving us out here to dry." But you don't know what I went through 6 years ago. I called myself trying to get back out there with the Warriors, and I end up missing a whole season.
Right. And that's fair. And like you said, you're not young anymore, and we say that now. Like we don't heal up like we used to heal up. So you probably have to pay closer attention to your how you heal,
Yeah.
and if you are 100%, man. So I can agree with that, man. I can get what you're saying, man. So OG, man, appreciate you, big dog. He said good joke, fellas, man. Have a good week.
Heal up, man.
Yeah,
Heal
heal
up,
up,
man.
bro. Heal
Yeah.
up, heal up. All right, man. Dub Fact said, man, I feel KD when it's your you have to look at after yourself, and you already got chips. I'll be chilling too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You got to put yourself in my shoes, because I remember when they, like, let's go back to that Warrior situation, and they wanted him out there, and then he make his cut, and he go to the ground, and he was just looking like, and on his face, I go back to that situation, like, I told y'all I wasn't ready. I tried because I was getting the criticism. This time it wasn't even a factor. Like, I'm not going.
I'm not chancing it.
Yeah, we need a Kevin Durant to come back to have a chance. The Houston Rockets are back from 3-1 down.
3-0, yeah, 3-0 down.
And that still didn't do nothing for me. Remember, I said, hopefully he'll do a Willis Reed, and everybody go. That man was like, lay off a note.
Yeah, y'all keep on hoping. Y'all ain't about to see me.
Yep.
Okay, and that's fair. That's fair, man. That's a great point, man. I didn't think about that perspective of it all. That's a great point. Great point. Game 7 yesterday, today.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Remember, when you used to work, when doing what we do now, and you go, somebody go, you be fine. I remember you told, I ain't coming in. I ain't. I was like, I said, gee, you wasn't feeling. I thought you said you feeling better. I ain't coming in. I'm still not coming in.
Still not coming in. That's it. Yeah. So I get it even more now.
I remember you told me that. I remember you were saying somebody, I was sick, man. Then somebody said, hey, so you can come in. I'm still not coming in. I know how I feel. So yeah.
Oh man. The Boston Celtics, man. A guy who came off injury, ended up getting hurt again. Probably similar to what you're saying about Kevin Durant. I think with Tatum, he started having soreness in his knee after coming back and playing well, but it's still, your body just don't heal up like it used to.
Yeah.
And so he sits out in game 7 against the 76ers, and the 76ers get a boost with Joel Embiid, who I've been very critical of.
Yes.
And he came back and played very well for the 76ers and knocked off the Boston Celtics, man, in game 7 in Boston. So how dangerous is this Philadelphia team now that they have Embiid back in the fold?
They're not dangerous at all. I'm not scared of that dude. Unless he just been chilling and now he's trying to turn back the clock or whatever. But I'm not afraid. But I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna go back to a statement that Tatum said. He said, "I guess I was a little bit expected to play." He said, "But there was a 10% scare, and that's all you need." 10% scare. He said, he said he's in what he says here, protocol to play mode. So he was trying to play, but he just said, even with that 10% of doubt, he said soreness, stiffness in the knee. He said, it's inevitable that I could have played. He said, however, he was leaning on the side of caution came to the worst possible time, came at the worst possible time. He said, but I'm thinking about the future.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
do you play and tear it up, or do you play and hope that you be okay? He said it's a part of the rehab process. When you feel doubt, you sit out.
You sit out. Mm.
So
When you
now
feel doubt, you sit out. Mm.
So now we got a guy that played for the whole season. He's been playing he's been playing mediocre. Now let's I'm 100%. Let's put it all out there for this championship playoff run in Embiid. That may be what you're getting right now, but we ain't talking about Embiid all season.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Laying low in the weeds, and hey man, at this point, he has bad knees. But if he's been chilling half the season, not doing really well, and now he just, hey man, I'm gonna give you all I got now. That's the only way I could sit here and say that make what you wrote, poo poo. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I love you too. I don't know what I did today, but you want to read it to me? I'm sorry. What does it say?
Am I pretty?
Am I pretty?
You
Oh, I'm pretty? Yes. You gonna circle yes? Okay, I'll circle yes. I'd rather be handsome, but okay.
So y'all you can't see, man, my boy Corey.
Am I pretty?
Yes.
Ari
Yes.
Ari wrote a note, back like in
Thank
in
you.
the old days, you write a note and you check yes or no. And so she wrote a note for her dad, man. She said,
Yeah.
"Am I pretty?" And he's answering that. So he
Yes.
circled yes.
I'm sorry about
So
that, guys.
yeah,
But
no.
yes.
So yeah.
Hold on. Hey, I'm in the zone today. But so yeah, man. But I think Embiid is he's been chilling the whole season. To answer your question, am I scared of him? No, but if he can put it all out there with what he got left in the tank for the rest of the season, hey, they did a good job on masking that. For the 76ers, masking, or at least letting him what they call it, play on load
Low
management.
management.
Load management, not load, low. Yeah,
Yeah,
low.
low management.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what I've seen is a guy who's like you said, he's giving it all. He's leaving it all on the court for his team. It looked like to get through that series.
Yeah.
And I think he and Maxie was talking, and they was like, "Look, man, I'm tired. I'm tired of losing to the Boston Celtics. I hate the Boston Celtics, and I don't want to lose to them anymore." And it looks like he actually went out there and look, man. He left all his knees on the court out there, man. He got hit in the knees several times, man. And you see him getting up gingerly, but he toughed it out. And I was like I said, I was very critical of him because I felt like he was doing his team a disservice by not being there for his team. Because that is still Embiid's team. He is still the best player on that squad, even though Maxey is having a career year, even though the Rook is having a really good year. And Paul George is actually showing up in the playoffs, which, that has been an issue of his over his career.
I
And
forgot he was on 18.
I think Lil John said the same thing, man. I liked the fact that they are all contributing, but they're contributing off of what Maxie is doing. So Maxie is actually the catalyst that's getting them all going. And Maxie told him, like, "Hey, man, give me what you can. You said we don't want to be here. We can't." You said, so if we keep doing the same thing over and over, then we're not. That's insanity. Let's change that narrative now. And so he challenged Embiid, man, to come out and do it, man, and they did it. And so I think they are a scary team, but I think this matchup with the Knicks and the Sixers is going to be a really good one. But if I had to choose a team right now, I'm going Knicks.
Knicks, I'm about to say.
Yeah, I'm going Knicks. Knicks is. I think they're a gritty team.
Oh, okay. Hold up, G. Okay, so answer this question for me then. Embiid against Cat.
Embiid against Cat, and so he can play with Cat.
He can.
He can play with.
Okay.
Cat.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a problem for Cat. Cat gonna be in foul trouble. I think.
Against Embiid. Okay.
Yeah, because Embiid likes to you know he likes to do that Jalen Brunson type stuff and get the fouls. Like
Okay. Okay.
he gonna do all. And you remember I want to say the last time they played each other, they got to fighting like headlock with each other. So
So
there's some bad blood already between the two.
and the score said Cat can't guard Embiid. You
Yeah,
agree?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be a problem.
Okay.
That's gonna be a problem for Cat because Embiid is just as strong. That's why he got we got taken advantage of because he was stronger than everybody that we had on our squad. I think I think Embiid is going to be able to out physical Cat, man. I think I yeah,
Whoa. Okay.
yeah, so I think this is gonna be a good matchup. But what I do like is the bench of the New York Knicks this year, and I have to give credit to Mike Brown. I wondered why they got rid of Thibodeau. I kind of understood it because he was killing his starting five.
Oh yeah, just he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he was
wasn't
going
playing
six
nobody.
deep.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So Mike Brown has changed that up. Now his bench, you see, they have a healthier team than what they had last year,
Yeah.
because they have the energy, and so I think Mike Brown has done a great job utilizing his bench, man, and I think that's going to be the telltale story of this series. I think their starting fives will cancel out each other, but I think on the end, I think the Knicks bench will play better than what the Philadelphia 76ers bench
So
will.
peep this out. So with what you just said, on when I'm looking at the box score right here, just say with the last game with the Atlanta Hawks, everybody on the bench played.
Mm.
Everybody
That
on the Knicks bench played.
that was a 50-point game, so I can
Oh,
see why.
oh, okay. Hold up. Well,
Yeah,
let me do a
let's
better
go.
job then. Hold on.
Okay,
Okay, let's go back to let's say when they played on Saturday.
okay.
Let's see. Box score. All right. Let's look at the bench. New York Knicks. So okay, everybody, with the exception of two, coach's decision. No SOCAN and no P
Mm-hmm.
Dajit or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He went 8 deep on the bench.
Okay.
And that was when they won 114 to 98.
Mm-hmm.
So what you just saying, he's going deep on the bench, even if
Mm-hmm.
they're plugging and playing. Let's say here, McBride had 23 minutes, Clarkson had 21 minutes, Robinson
Mm-hmm.
had 15 minutes, Alvarado had 14 minutes, and then everybody else fours.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of bench play.
That's a lot of bench play. A lot of bench play. Can you look up Phillies real fast?
Philadelphia. Let's go with the last game, or what we looking
Yeah,
at?
let's go last game.
All right. Let's see here. Wait. All right, Philadelphia against Boston. Box score. All right. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deep on the bench also.
Okay.
All right. So Grimes had 24 minutes. Edwards, Barlow, they both had 11 minutes. Watford had 5. Walker had 4. Terry 4. And then Bona 4. So that's 8 guys right there.
But it looks
and
like
Drummond.
and Drummond. Okay, so it looks
He
like
get 5.
Grimes. It look like Grimes gets the most. So
Yeah.
they probably really only go about 6, maybe 7 deep, and then the rest of them they get in with the
Filler time.
yeah,
Okay.
filler time, with the 4 minutes like that. So like you said, they're only going, they most of their starters playing most of the time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so so
Because like let's say Paul George 31 minutes, Embiid 34. This is the last game.
mhm,
Maxi played 40 minutes. Edgecombe 36 minutes. Obrey Jr.
Aubrey,
31 minutes. And then, like I said, everything else besides Grimes, he had 24. Everybody else 11, 5s, and 4s.
mm-hmm. And it's goals says it right here. 76ers bench is really bad. They only had 2 points last night.
Let me change that. They had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They had 12 points.
12 points. Okay.
Yeah.
12 points.
Give them a little bit more than that. 12 points.
Which is still way less than what you want your bench to have. I think we just talked about Denver having 20 points,
Yeah.
and they benched him.
Oh,
Yeah, and
yes.
so
Yeah.
they had 12, so that's still bad.
Yeah.
So both, they both can be right in this
Yeah.
situation, man. So I think it's gonna be a great series. But like I said, I think the bench of the Knicks is gonna outplay the bench of the 76ers, which will give them the series for me.
All right.
All
Oh,
right.
cool.
Good, good, good. Orlando Magic, Toronto Raptors, man.
Close them out today.
Closed them out today. The Toronto Raptors. I'm not Toronto. I'm sorry. Orlando Magic, Detroit
Detroit.
Pistons.
Uh-huh.
Detroit Pistons. The Pistons closed them out today. The Orlando Magic let them off the hook. They were up 3-2 in Orlando, up 24 points in the second half,
That's crazy.
and allowed them boys to go on a 26-3 run.
Was it that much?
Yes. They shot 13 3-pointers in a row. I mean, missed 13 3-pointers in a row.
In a row.
They missed a total of 19 shots in a row.
Sound like somebody from Vegas made a phone call.
It sounds like somebody from Vegas made a phone call, man. At one point, like I said, they shot 13 straight threes, and their coach did not call timeout. He allowed them to continue to shoot them threes, man. And they went from a 24 or 26 point lead all the way down until they took the lead, and then he called a timeout. I can see him getting fired after that.
That's a fireable offense for you because he didn't make the adjustment or didn't stop the bleeding.
Didn't stop the bleeding, man, and allowed his team to continue to shoot them threes. Like, and now you out the playoffs.
Is that reason why though? Did you expect them to get this far?
I expected them to win that series after they were up 3-1 in that series, or 3-2 in that. No, yeah, 3-2 after they was up 3-2 in that series. I expected them to win that series, and then when you was up 24 points in the second half, there's no reason. Like you were dominating, and then you just started shooting threes. Like you was in the post. You was going to the basket. You was killing them, and then you just said, "Okay, I'm gonna shoot threes from now on."
So I'm gonna say this: if it's me, I hate to be the one to say that you should be fired behind this thing, but if there's any reason why, it said the Pistons became the 15th team in NBA history to overcome a 3-1 deficit, and in the second past of 2 nights, you know what I'm saying, within 2 nights. After Philadelphia came back to eliminate, same way Philadelphia came back to eliminate Boston or whatever, but just the fact that you had these kids on the rope. You had the number 1 seed on the ropes.
On the ropes,
man. Yeah. And then the way they putting it, the final 6 quarters of this series, they averaged 18 points.
They scored 12 points in that second half.
That's
12 point not in the quarter, in the second half.
That goes to this thing right here. If you're only averaging 18 points out for the final 6 quarters of that series,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
That can get you fired.
That can get you fired, man.
Yeah.
That, like, I did not. I was watching the game on the way home. I had picked Dally Girl up from her dinner, and I was in my car frustrated watching them chuck up 3 after 3 after 3 after 3 after, like,
17.
No, why is nobody going to the basket? And why is your coach not saying something? Why isn't your leader on your team?
What if that was the plan? What was that the plan? Let's see if we can get back in it with the threes.
They were up,
and they were still taking threes.
Yes, okay. They were up, and they was chucking threes.
They were too happy. You think
they were way too happy, and it was just everybody. It wasn't just one person. Like, it was Bane, and then it was Paolo, and then it was what's the point guard name? Uh, Dang it. Man,
So,
look old as a mug. Um,
he said, "Look older." Let me see if I
uh,
can pull the box up on this one.
uh, what's his name? Oh
You
man,
got okay, Kane, Banchero, W. Carter Jr., Suggs.
Suggs,
Okay,
Suggs, Suggs throwing up
2
threes.
for 9. Wow, 0
It-
for 4 for 3-point range. Dang.
yeah, it was embarrassing, dog. And I was so frustrated coming home watching that thing. Like, what are y'all doing? This y'all got a chance to close them out. And I know a lot of them may be young, they're just young, but it was disappointing, man. So they went home, man. So now you have Detroit going against either the Cleveland Cavaliers or the Toronto Raptors, who are playing right now.
Peep this out right here. All right, so to go back to what you're talking about here. So on Orlando Magic, everybody on the bench, they took a three. Only one person made it, but they only went, 4 deep on the bench. Everybody took at least 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 threes, and they only made one. And then, I mean, like you just said, Barrett from the whole game, a beret of Kane took 4, Banchero took 7, Carter took 4, Bain took 5, Suggs took 4. It, like you just said, they died by the 3.
Die by the 3, man. Die by the 3. Mm-mm-mm. Uh, Cavs, Raptors. That's to be the Pistons' next opponent. Talk to me, man. This is a team I wanted to see, the Cavs, of course, but
So right now it's 60-50. Cleveland
Mhm.
up in the third, 750, 749 right now. I had no stake in it, but I looked at Toronto like the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be tough next year. But was I expecting anything? If they make it to this next round, it'll be shocking to me.
It'd be shocking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I
I,
had got no dog in this fight right now.
yeah. I figured this would be a 7-game series, but I still had the Cavs pulling it out at home. So I think you'll see the Cavs and the Pistons in this matchup, man. I don't. I think it'll be a good matchup again. I think you might be another game 7 in this series, man, between them two um, next series.
Let's see here. So I feel like right now it looks like a pretty solid game going on here. You got Mitchell with 14, Harden with 10, Mobley with 10. And now, correct me if I'm wrong.
hmm
Is this the Harden that you expected to show up in the playoffs? Because I think you said that. Now, I ain't say correct me if I'm wrong, but which Harden did you say was going to play? You said you didn't know, or was it going to be a good Harden, or
Well, I think it's gonna. I said the first year for Harden is always gonna be a good one from Harden.
okay?
Anytime he gets traded, that first year is always great.
Mm.
I mean, he's gonna be on his best behavior. He's gonna be at practice. He ain't gonna be out there, in the streets. Fashion show week. He's not gonna be doing all that. He's gonna be locked in. Uh, is what you get after that first week, that first year, is what you got to worry about with Harden. So I thought this would be the Harden that we'll get. I know he gets a bad rep for his playoff, woes, but I think the teams that he's been on just didn't produce at the time they need to produce, man. And I think he takes a lot of heat for that. So
Is this his best chance to play for the chip?
yeah, yeah, best chance of going.
Mm-hmm.
The East,
That's saying, yeah, that's saying to
yeah,
play for it. Yeah.
yeah. You see, the East is not as strong as the West is. So yeah, I think it is.
Mhm.
Definitely think it is. All right.
Cool.
Hey man, I think we covered a lot of the NBA, all of the NBA, man. Great job, big dog. On the other side of the break, man, I think we have a nice little game that my guy Corey has for us, man. So we'll jump into that after we talk to our guy, man. Cooking Dad Dream Reviews. Cooking Dad.
Everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our second segment. All right, Corey, my dog, man. Talk to me. What you got for us today, bro?
All right, I know we hadn't played a game in a long time, but I was looking at something and it kind of came across. Do you know how many teams have the same name as, let's say popular cars? So how many teams in the NBA have the same name as, let's say, as a popular car? I throw one out at you, and this might be wrong, but let's say the Ford F-150s. Let's say if the team was F-150, it was an F-150.
Mm-hmm.
How many NBA teams have the same number? Say the same name as a popular Chevy car or Ford car, or how many teams share a name of a car? Like, can you give me an example of one, like a Ford?
Okay, hold on. Are we talking about sports, in all sports, or we just
No,
talking about
we're gonna just do the
NBA?
NBA right there. We're
NBA,
gonna just do
okay,
the
NBA.
NBA right now. Yeah. So
Um,
I'll give you the first one, like the
Okay.
Chevy Cavaliers. There's the Chevy Cavaliers. You got
Okay.
the Cleveland Cavaliers. All
Cleveland
right.
Cavaliers.
So
Okay.
End of Skull hit me with the Maverick. Yep,
The
Ford
Maverick.
Maverick is one.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
give me one? All
Can I
right. Yep.
get-
Kamari hit me with Maverick. Give me something else. We got the Cleveland Cavalier, which the Chevy Cavalier, and we got the Ford Maverick.
the Houston Rockets.
the the Oldsmobile Rocket. So that's actually on here. The
It's
Oldsmobile
okay.
Rocket, 88 Rocket. All right.
All right.
It sounds like you guessed, but that is on there. Yeah. All right. Kamaria hit you with the Chevy Trailblazer. All right,
Blazers.
the
Okay.
Blazer.
Okay. Trailblazers. Yeah.
That's on here.
Ooh. All right.
Give me another Ford one. You got anybody got another Ford one? There's another Ford one on this list.
There's another 4-1 on the list. I said those Charlotte Hornets.
So okay, all right. He going with the Hudson Hornet. That's an old AMG.
Oh, really?
Huts-
Oh, okay. I'm
Yep.
laughing.
That's the Hudson Hornet. All right.
Oh,
That is on this list. All
a
right.
spur.
A spur. I don't see the
See
spur.
Spurs. I see Spurs. Okay.
No spur on
No
here.
Spurs on there. Okay.
All right.
Uh,
Can anybody think of a Jeep? So there's a WNBA one that's on here.
WNBA.
Yeah, there's a WNBA. There's one. There's only one WNBA by Jeep. All right. Kamaria said the flying spur. I don't know what that is, but it's not on this list. There's
The
a
flying spur.
flying spur. Oh, that's made by Bentley, or is it the flying spur? That's the lady on the front of the car of the
The Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce is the flying spur. That's
Oh.
the lady though. That ain't the name of the car. Oh, it's a flying spur. I don't know. I think that's the lady though, but no. Yeah, that's made by Bentley. Yeah, that is the flying spur on Bentley.
Okay.
All right. Any let's say give me a Ford. There's also yeah.
Ford. Piston.
That's a part, but no.
Of course.
The Piston.
uh,
There's a Honda that's on here. A Honda.
Really?
There's a Honda
Civic.
one.
Okay.
Those
Sentra.
no.
That's Nissan Sentra. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
The Mustang. There's no basketball team called the Mustangs. In high school, yes. Mustang.
Let me go all through the teams here. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, Indiana Pacers.
The Pacer.
The
AM,
Pacer.
the
Yeah.
Pacer.
Okay.
All right. That is
All right.
one. Yes.
All right. A Thunder.
The
The
Thunderbird.
Ford Thunderbird.
Yeah, but
Okay, no bird.
Yeah,
Okay,
the-
the bird part.
uh-uh. So far, let's go with what we got. So we got the Hornet, the AMC Hornet. That's Charlotte Hornets. You got the Cleveland Cavaliers, Ford Maverick.
Oh, the Raptor.
Got the Raptor on here.
Raptor.
Yep, the F-150 Ford Raptor. That's for Toronto. Yep. All right.
Okay.
Then we got the Chevy Trailblazer. Who said? Somebody said Phil Harris said just said the Ford Raptor. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, Jess.
Yep. All right. We said let me see here. You said the Chevy Trailblazer. Let's see. You guys said the Rocket because you threw out the Oldsmobile Rocket, 88 Rocket, the Maverick. So we got what looks like. Give me a Jeep and a Honda.
Oh, we got we still got two more.
Got two
Jeep and a
more.
Honda.
Mm-hmm.
Utah. That's not can't be that one.
Oh, actually, it's three. It's three.
It's three?
It's three. Yes,
Okay.
three left. So I'm gonna give you the teams to help you out here a little bit. No, if I gave you the city,
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. I don't see your answer in here, James. Talking about y'all not reading my answers.
we said the answer.
All right. So Phil says the Gladiator.
What's that? A gladiator.
Gladiator.
What team is that? The Gladiators.
Is that that's not a women?
That's a baseball team. The
that's
Gladiators. Well, if we want to do the Gladiators, who's the Gladiators? That's the baseball team, right? That's
Yeah, I don't know who they Gladiators are.
Y'all the Guardians. Who's the Gladiators? Phil, who the Gladiator? Gladiator. Oh, the Gladiator Jeep. But that's still there's no Gladiator team.
Ain't no team. Okay.
But I did say we need a Jeep.
Need a Jeep.
Yeah, and a Honda.
Jeep. Who am I missing?
And let me and I throw the other one, the maker is Studebaker, but
Bull? No, there ain't no bull.
No bull.
No bulls. Bucks. Regular Jeep Buck.
Jeep Bucks. You're close, but it ain't a Jeep Bucks.
Okay.
What about the Honda? Anybody got a Honda out there? We got a Jeep, Honda, and a Studebaker.
How am I missing all these? A Sun? Jeep Sun?
So Kanisha said a Honda Pilot. There are no Pilot basketball teams, but there's no team. There's no team called the Pilots. She said, "What about the Pilots? The Pilots? Jeep? A Track Hawk? Okay, it's close field. Okay, it's Track Hawk.
Atlanta Hawk. Oh,
so the Hawk, the Packard, the Studebaker, they made the Hawk.
Okay.
So, but I take the Track Hawk. That's pretty close. You know what I'm saying? But Studebaker made what they call the Hawk. Huh?
I always said the Prelude.
The Preludes. The basketball team called the Preludes. So I think we made so one of them, like I said, is the WNBA team, and the other one is a Honda. So we got a Jeep team and a Honda.
A Jeep team
Honda.
and a Honda.
Yep, a Honda.
Okay, so let me go to the women's now. Let me go to the women's side.
All right.
Mercury.
They got the Mercury. So I'll give you that one because that's a Ford Mercury.
Mercury, yeah.
I'll give you that one, but that's it wasn't on this list. But I'll give you that.
Okay.
But then again, the Mercury is the brand. It's not necessarily the car. Mercury was the name of the brand.
Liberty.
Well, you saying Liberty? That's
no, I mean it's for Liberty, right? Jeep Liberty.
Jeep Liberty. Yep. So that's the WNBA team.
Okay.
Got one last one by Honda.
By Honda in the NBA.
Yes, in the NBA. One last team by.
All right.
Not a Honda Civic. You saying the same thing G said? Honda Civic. The no Honda Pilots.
A Honda Clipper?
There's no Honda Clipper.
No.
The Honda Clippers. It's currently on the road. It's the car that's currently on the road. I put it's a little bitty SUV.
It's a little bitty CRV.
Say the CRVs. No. And Honda makes a little bitty car.
Honda.
All
right, come on, Portland Trailblazers, Sacramento Kings, the Utah Jazz, Los Angeles Lakers,
Not there's no
Pass-
passports, Kamari. No.
That's literally every Honda.
Ah,
Every Honda.
the
30 seconds.
God almighty, come on,
'Cause
G.
it's 9:29, about to be 9:30. I
Come
ended
on.
up.
Come on, Kaylin. You got Thunder,
There's no Honda Thunder. He said he's got the
Wizards,
Thunder.
Wizards. No,
There's no Wizard car.
um,
And the Honda Jazz.
I said the
You
Jazz.
said the Jazz, but they
I
ain't make
didn't.
a
I
little
didn't say the
bit-
Jazz though. I said the Jazz, but I ain't say
It
them.
is. It's a Honda Jazz. A little bitty car. They got a little scoot around. A little bitty. It looks like a, but it's a
Honda Jazz.
Honda Jazz.
He just made that up. He just made it
No.
up. Ari.
I said that.
Mario
Mario
said, "Show
said,
me a
"Show-"
picture. Show me a picture of a Honda Jazz."
Honda Jazz. All right. Let's see. The 2026. It's a little bitty.
Oh.
Let me see.
Oh,
That's a Honda Fit.
No, it says the Jazz here. Honda Jazz. That's it. Not the Fit.
Do you have the glasses
Started in
on?
2020. They've been making them since
They just
2020.
made that.
He said they just made that up, but it's look. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a better picture for y'all. That's the Honda Jazz. Is that? Can you see it?
No, okay. So let me see.
Oh.
Let me see. Oh man, Honda Jazz.
Honda Jazz.
I was saying Jazz. I just wasn't confident in it.
She
Those
said
are
that's
hybrids.
a Fit. Huh? Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, but that's. He said that's not fair. Honda Jazz it's the Honda Fit. I mean, they got Jazz on it, so they got a Jazz and a Fit. So
There it is, y'all. The Honda Jazz, known as Fit,
yeah.
a highly practical, self-charging hybrid city car.
He said it's not sold in the U.S. It is. So well, I guess we got the Fit. We got listen.
It is
Fit
not
or Jazz?
sold in the USA, but available yeah, in Australia.
Look, y'all ain't bought it anyway. Y'all wouldn't have got it. Y'all didn't buy it anyway. Well, that's
Oh
what's up.
man, that's what's up, man. Episode 71 in the books, baby.
Nobody.
Hey man,
Y'all
that
ain't
was dope. Look, man, that was a tough one. That was a tough one, man. We appreciate that. Phil said it's not sold in the USA. Hey man, great episode, man. We appreciate each and every one of you all rocking with us, man. My cuz Phil Harris and Jessica Harris, man. Dub Fat Sack, Kamarie White, man. I hope that we lifted you up, big dog, man. Rodney Littlejohn, NF Skull, James Littlejohn, Kanisha Davis, OG, get better, bro. Glad to see you on here, man. We see you progressing, man. We see it, man. We love you. Everybody else is out there, man. I may have missed, man. Dub Fat Sack, Roderick Smith. Appreciate you rocking with us, man. And our deepest condolences go out to my dog, man, Mike Holloway, man. I heard my guy passed away this last week, man. So
Who is that?
definitely one of the guys who did the earache train at Twilight, man. So I heard he passed away, man. So my deepest condolences, man. Our prayers go out to his family and all of his friends, man. You will be missed. Good guy, man. He used to ride around and do music trivia with me. So when I was there, man. So
Okay.
you will be missed, big dog, man. Rest in heaven, rest in peace. We love you, bro. All right. Anybody else out there we may have missed, man? Charge to my eyes, not my heart. Remember to keep your head on the swivel and keep God first. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, man, at 8 o'clock. We are out. Peace.
Ah,